at first things first. First things first. As you can see on the screen, we have there first things first. We will be looking at what are the first things that you should be thinking about at the beginning of the year. What are the things you should be focusing on? What are the things that are the foundation of the year 2022? How are you going to avoid repeating 2021? How are you going to avoid the pitfalls, the errors, the failures, the limitations? Are we going to be looking at all that? And how are you going to set your eyes and be focused on where you're going to? So right away, and we're going to go straight away into the show. Thank you very much to Kenneth McClinton, our chairman at TEC and TV. He is doing an incredible job. And with the assistance of Bonnie Williams, we just really appreciate you guys there at the headquarters at Washington, D.C. Thank you so very much for giving us that great backbone and platform where we can really go ahead and reach the world. So God bless you and God bless you all. Thank you so very much. Well, okay, so we are talking about first things first. When you say first things first, you are talking about we're not talking about just where you are going to, but we are talking about the foundation, the elementary, the primary things that you need to consider, in anything, in anything that you do. So we're going to look at the first things first. First things first means the foundations, the foundation of everything that you're going to do. If you're going to build a house, the first thing that comes to mind after all has been put in place to start the project itself is the foundation. And the foundation is based on the plan that you have already. And what is the plan that you have? And it is the plan that you have that will determine where you are heading to, and it determines also what you're going to be determines what you're going to be doing, determines a lot of things, the effort you're going to make, the resources you're going to put together, and it all determines that the time that is needed, the kind of skill that you need, and the tools and the able-bodied labor that will be put into whatever project it is. So I'd like you to look at 2022 as a project. My ministry, we look at 2022 as a farm, you're going to farm, because the Bible, so many scriptures says that, the kingdom of God is like farming. After Noah, this family came out of the ark. The first thing they did was offer a sacrifice to God, an altar, built an altar and offered sacrifice. And the Bible says it went up to the heavens, with a sweet smelling savour. And God smelled it and was so excited and blessed them and said, never again will he destroy the earth by rain, by water. And so he put in the skies the rainbow, which was a sign of God's covenant with man, that no matter how bad it gets, I will preserve you. I may not agree with your way of life, but I will preserve you. I will not destroy you by rain, by water. So then God said to Noah, he said, as long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, night and day, summer and winter will never cease. So we took that as a big, parable, explaining that life is like farming. You got to cultivate the land, till the land. You don't have the land first. You till the land, but you till it based on what you have in mind you want to plant. And you want to plant it because you already have the seed, and you want the seed because that is what you want to reap, that's what you want to harvest, that's what you think will earn you money or take care of your family. So that's how we see it as a family. But on Global Impact, we want to look at the year as a project, take the year as a project. You are heading somewhere. You sit down first and consider what's your goal. What do you want to attain? What do you want to achieve in 2022? Where do you want to get to? What's your goal? What's your dream? What's your expectation? How do you want to roll? And that is really, really, really very interesting and very important. So I'll be right back after this break.